Welcome everybody to Scrandle. This is a game online on a website, scrandle.com. Essentially, you're seeing here football clubs from across the world, the food you can get at each of their sort of, restaurants, let's call them. We choose in an A-B kind of situation here. In front of me right now, we've got Sydney FC in Australia's sushi roll, and we've got Frome Town in England's pulled pork hot dog. We see the price there. We have to choose between the three of us what we think is the best scran, which is slang for food.
Scran!
And we go with a consensus where most people have chosen that option. We get a green check in the bottom left.
I see.
And if we choose the one that most people disagree with, we get a red check. And that's essentially it. Ultimately, this is an opportunity to look at all of the both delicious and disgusting foods available at sporting outlets around the world.
I got a question, as probably one of the developers of this, Alex Smith. Are our scores added to the average?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So we play. You can only play one game a day to contribute to that, but you can practice.
Contribute to the overall score.
Metric, exactly. So this one I think is a practice right now. So should we start off
with
the first one?
A correct answer? I guess it's just what's decided by the consensus.
Yeah. So like what most people...
Let's break this down.
Yeah.
First of all, you can't go wrong with a pulled pork hot dog.
It's both a hot dog and it's got pulled pork on it.
And you if you like meat, you love pulled pork. That's just a given. And it's cheaper than sushi rolls, and sushi rolls are, I'd say, a little bit more polarizing.
They are a bit more niche, although those do look great. The texture going on there.
They look well done. Don't they?
Better presented.
Although, I'm not a fan of sushi rolls in comparison.
Also, do we have to factor in like what you'd buy at a football match? I guess you would, right?
Yeah,
it's the context that's important. So I think I'd love to scoff down a pulled pork hot dog for £5 over two sushi rolls.
So I would choose this because it's less messy as well. This is very easy to eat, and I love this kind of texture.
What's this?
I love rice and I love this crispiness.
I think people have chosen sushi rolls. However, I would choose the pulled pork hot dog also.
See, I disagree with you. I think they are going to. I think you guys are in the. I think you're in the majority.
Hold on, 1 sec. Yeah. There's a caveat here. Well, doesn't look like you've been given a napkin alongside your pulled pork.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess.
So you're going to be licking your lips and fingers afterwards.
That's soy sauce, isn't it, in this sachet?
Yeah.
That's wasabi, maybe?
Wasabi, yeah. All right, I'm going to hit the pulled pork hot dog, yeah?
Okay.
Boom, you're right.
Okay.
89% of people said this.
Can't go wrong with it. Okay, now we know
our
order. Now, out of fucking principle, I want to vote right.
It's got to be right.
No, the one on the right looks way nicer.
The tacos, those look like real food. The one on the left does not look like real food.
The one on the left looks sad.
No matter what was on the right, though, even if it was like seagull shit in a bowl, out of principle, I would not vote for Prime.
Look at that disgusting little wiener dog as well.
There's many reasons not to go for the one on the left. Look at that thing. Look at that wiener.
I like the real onions and the crispies. Like, that's a nice touch, but the wiener itself looks disgusting. Yeah, where is the sauce?
Where is the sauce? There's no sauce there. It's disgusting. What's that from? Arsenal? Jesus Christ, Arsenal.
Just take the 4 first letters, you got the secret.
Whereas Detroit, they got some tacos.
Looks nice.
This looks nice.
That looks lovely.
And it's cheaper. We got to go this one, right?
It is cheap. Oh, God, it's way cheap. Oh, my.
Although that is a drink. That's a thing in a drink, whilst this is just this. You think...
you're getting more food, I think.
Yeah.
On the right.
Yeah.
You are getting more food. And you get a nice plate with it as well. There's no competition here at all.
Soft tacos all the way.
Boom. There we go.
Easy.
Everybody went for that.
Are you noticing that these percentages are not adding up to 100?
I know. I don't really fully understand.
Whoa, what the hell? They've got a beef ice lolly.
Hold on.
It's free.
Well, it is free. It's a bovril.
Oh,
what does that mean?
It was a one-off handout at a Wembley game.
So, for those that don't know what bovril is, what is bovril?
It's beef extract. It's essentially like
it's gravy.
It's kind of a cross between gravy and Marmite.
You make like beef broth with it, and it's good for cooking with, but I would never want to really suck on a lolly.
My granddad used to put bovril in his coffee.
Bovril on his coffee?
In his coffee. He's put bovril in his coffee. How bizarre is that?
Now, the one on the left is a lot for a meal.
That's £4.80.
It looks kind of fucking
that's a really good price to a food amount kind of scenario.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
It's fantastic. It's got everything.
I want it as well.
I'm hungry for that right now.
I definitely don't want a bovril ice lolly. I can't imagine many people... I mean, I know it's free, sure. Maybe I'd give it a taste if it was free. Someone handed it to me, but then I'd be like...
The novelty of it, yeah. But I wouldn't choose it over this. I'd rather spend the £4.80 and get that lovely bento on the left.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be eating the cherry, though.
Why not?
The thing is, on the left, I feel like it could look a lot better than that.
It could look better. It could look better. It's surprising how much they've got in that one tray.
You saw the hot dog with the prime drink, right?
I did, and that is £4.80. I mean, the other one's free though, guys. We're up against free.
Free is hard to beat, honestly.
Yeah, but that's not filling you up. That's not that Bovril ice lolly is not really sustenance.
Yeah, I would disregard the free handout because it's fucking Bovril as an ice lolly, and I'd pay money, hard-earned money for the bento box for my lunch at football. Good 90 minutes of my time, probably queuing either side of that as well. A good portion of my day, I need my lunch. And that Bovril's not going to sustain me, even if it is free. So I choose left.
We're hitting I'm
hitting the left.
It's so good. It's going to be so shit if
I
you dropped
mean,
it.
you guys got it. Fair enough. Well done.
That's 110%. Oh, that looks like
Banbury United's famous chili cheese chips.
Damn.
Okay.
Or New York FC's pretty disappointing, but ultimately quite a lot of chicken bucket.
Yeah. I mean,
New York
the chicken
versus
bucket
England.
is looking more appealing to me right now. Like, obviously, maybe if you tackle it with a fork. Oh God, $17.50. Yeah.
Also, did
that's
even fill
a
the
sharer.
bucket?
That's a sharer bucket. Like, look at how deep it goes. Look at the bottom of the picture.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot of chicken.
Yeah.
How deep does it go, really? I guess
I don't know, but they're all fillets. Like, you're getting quite a bit out of that.
And what's that sauce on there?
Bullseye hot sauce.
It
barbecue
doesn't
sauce.
look that appetizing on the left there. I know it probably tastes good.
It looks like it's webbed.
I think that looks pretty good, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I reckon that tastes. It looks like lasagna. It's got all the
mostly
stringy
grease
cheese
and oil.
But I imagine it probably does taste quite satisfying and, like a comfort food, even though it looks gross.
Yeah.
I would still say, nice little. If I was at a football game and I had a bucket of chicken,
You'd be loving it.
have a smile on my face.
Yeah, and you get a little bucket to put on your head
Or
at the
baseball,
end.
is it? What are we looking at there?
Hit the chicken scran.
Bam.
Ooh,
we're
but
wrong. People
we're
are wrong.
okay.
Yeah.
The majority went for the cheaper
It's
cheese
because of the
chips.
price, though.
It
£3
is.
versus 17, I guess, yeah.
10 snails and white wine vinegar with celery in Belgium.
Fuck that, first of all.
Or fried chicken and rice at £4.60.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the fried chicken and rice.
Come on.
I don't really want.
What the fuck?
That's not my wheelhouse of
10 snails. That's such a polarizing dish.
Oh, I bet I would eat this though. I would give it a go because in white wine vinegar as well, that's going to taste pretty banging.
If those are the two menu options, though.
Yeah. If you want just food, you're like, guys, I'm going to go grab us some drinks. I might get a few bits of food. Do you want the fried chicken and rice or do you want 10 snails in a cup?
Snails or chicken?
Vinegar.
Hurry up, make a choice.
Snails
Make
or
a choice.
chicken?
Snails.
Chicken?
What's the price difference? Not much in it. Barely anything in it.
30p, actually.
30p.
Just 30p with celery. Don't forget. Comes with celery.
Oh, is that
does come
what
with-
bolstered the price? Is that why it said that?
That's really.
How small is that fork as well? Like, look how tiny.
That's like a fish and chips fork.
Perspective is all off it. But how big's the cup then? If that's a fish and chips fork, that cup is gigantic and it's sitting in the palm of a person's hand.
It's a really hard.
That's tiny.
That's a good ply napkin. Though.
We did Japan.
That's the kind of napkin.
Yeah.
Japan, I got it right.
Well, they voted cheap. That's because they've been in the recession for like 15 years now. Right, here we go. Boom. It's clearly the chicken and rice.
That's a big percentage difference.
I'm amazed anyone voted for the right.
Oh, baby, we've got mixed worms and insects on the left in Bangkok Glass Football Club.
Thailand.
Or we've got, and that's £2.10. Bargain, to be
Or
fair.
Hull.
Katsu chicken with chips.
That looks delightful.
I feel like this is more of a culture clash because we just don't really eat bugs here.
This is a joke one, right? Like with the snail thing. It's
Sure.
like, wait.
No, I don't
It's just
know.
somebody else's
I think
cuisine
it's
joke. You
literally
can't call it a joke.
It is a joke.
Mixed worms and insects. We've tried them. They're delicious. All right? We love them.
But it's not a choice. It's not a choice.
What a last resort.
And
you
I'm
think?
sure Thailand has other food options that aren't just insects and worms. It's not the Thailand only.
In that scenario, how do you know if you've got like a bug in your food?
You don't really.
Is this the right bug or the wrong bug?
Is it? Yeah. Do you just eat it?
The right kind of bug.
There's bugs in my food.
While there's no nuclear fallout and we're having to resort to the only living thing on Earth that we can eat, which is insects, I'm going to stick with the Catsu chicken and chips.
I like the look of that one.
Looks
Katsu,
lovely.
Yeah, curry sauce.
Unsurprisingly,
lovely.
everyone agrees with you there. Hull City's
Yes.
famous food.
That
Okay.
was-
Ooh, okay, this was a bit divisive. 'cause
Man City versus Brazil. Okay.
I don't know if that.
Wait, that comes with a... Does that
they're
come with a beer?
saying that, the cheese
With a
on-
beer for £1.60.
Oh my
With a
God.
beer?
Yes, please.
Oh.
Okay,
£1.60.
all right, okay.
Cheese, bread, and sausage with a beer
That's crazy. That is crazy.
And it looks so much better than this. That looks fake as fuck. That looks horrendous.
I don't think it looks
This
as bad.
fine.
I think it's been layered wrong. It looks a bit like the top of the sandwich has come off on the left, or the grilled cheese.
No,
the sandwich looks fine.
It's two different sandwiches cut in half. Like, it's one big sandwich.
Yeah, it's one big long.
Yeah. It's not slid
I
off.
reckon that'll taste nice, but I wouldn't. Yeah, the price
12
difference
quid
is
versus
insane.
160. It's insane.
I think Brazil with the beer as well. I'm gonna say Brazil.
This looks homemade too.
You could get how many of those could you get on the right for one of these on the left? That's like
so much.
8.
You could get shit faced for the same price as a cheese
you can
sandwich.
sort the whole family out.
Yeah,
insane.
92.
What?
Very close.
How's it 86% as well?
It's because cheesy chips at the back look kind of nice.
We'll have to find out at the end how these percentages are.
Copenhagen.
That is like that's with a pint as well. 750 again.
So just to confirm, the percentages are not A or B. It's based on is this Scran, as in is this good food?
Right.
Yes, no polls on Twitter.
Oh, I see.
So basically, 86% said yes on the left hand, but 90% said yes on the right hand side, and that's what's compared. I really like what's on the left. However, because the pint has actually edged it over to the right, I think personally.
Again, you're getting a full meal there
with a pint. Yeah,
but I do
just because
gyros looks great.
$7.50 is basically the cost of a pint in Bristol. It's fucking silly.
I feel like the gyros is going to be way more filling than.
It's going to be nicer. It's going to be way nicer. That burger looks a bit.
And it's gyros. Sorry,
that burger is looking pretty pathetic. I think personally, that's going to be.
You know what it's going to taste like?
Rubbery kind of like.
It's burger in a van style.
Yeah.
Which not with the beer. If I down that beer first and then have.
If we're just judging the Scran, then
pork gyros.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent.
That was the right choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Hull versus
Hull's
Keynsham.
I mean, that hot dog looks alright, doesn't it? If you like that sausage looks good. That bun looks nice. Like up to you.
I think it is. I think that looks much more desirable. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen like jalapenos put on top of a hot dog like that.
No,
I think photo quality is an issue here as well, because obviously the one on the right, it looks grim.
These look bad.
However, it will probably be quite tasty.
Yeah, there's a lot of chicken in that curry.
And if you had a few beers,
a lot of chicken.
That would probably go down quite nicely.
Those chips look very nicely cooked though on the right.
And it
doesn't come with the chips though.
It doesn't come with the chips, and this one does, and it's £1.50 cheaper.
Yeah, I think it might.
I don't know, quality-wise, I do like the left one. So, but if it's 2v1, go for Keynsham.
Which do you think, Drop?
I'd say Keynsham.
This is just around the corner from us, guys. We could go here and have this meal.
Yeah, we should.
You did it. Keynsham chicken curry and chips.
We should do Scrandle in IRL.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what's this? Prospect United from Aussie in Australia, Columbus.
Fucking amazing.
I mean, they both look fantastic.
Good. Chorizo rolls with onions. I bet these are delicious as well. That sauce, those onions, all that looks really
Why
well
does it say rolls? Do you get both for $5.20?
Yeah, I think so.
That's nuts. I'd go with the left one.
Yeah, probably right. Like this looks delicious, but 2 of these for less.
Can't go wrong. I do like the fact that you get these dressings as well.
It's cheaper on the left as well.
Yeah, it is cheaper on the left.
So with that in mind, I would say left as well.
Yeah.
All right, this is our last call. I'm gonna go. Oh my
but
god!
Only like by that much.
Oh well, Jesus! What's all this? Blue Revolver double action looks like a game I want to play. Okay, 8
I
out
also
of 10.
made this game.
That was our practice. Okay, we're gonna go into one more now. Yeah.
So it's our daily game that we can only play once a day.
They're tracking our IP.
What the hell?
Sausage water.
£2.
Sausage water.
No one's paying £2 for sausage
In
water.
In Norway, they are.
What the fuck?
Sausage water.
That doesn't even look. Oh,
it's gonna be like pork soup, isn't it? It's what it's gonna actually be. When they call it sausage water, it's gonna essentially
it's also
be.
Just in a cost. It's a branded cup they've used for that thing. So
Yeah,
surely, is that just something they've homemade or like?
No, they do this in Broadmead, the Costa.
Really?
You can go and ask for sausage water.
Kind of a sausage water.
Just a bit of sausage water, please.
What have you?
I thought Costa was a British brand.
It is.
And it's just exported to Norway.
Yeah, European, isn't it?
Fair enough. Double cheeseburger chips, can't go wrong. Yes, please.
You didn't know that.
You can go wrong, but I don't. Yeah, it looks messy.
But you didn't know.
I think anything wins over sausage water.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Regardless of what it is.
Double cheeseburger and chips. That looks like a big old double cheeseburger.
It's like a nightmare to eat, but it's still tasty.
And the chips look decent. I think we're going right, aren't we?
Yeah.
Even though it's a tenner.
I think we're going right.
I think so.
There we go.
20% there. That's quite good, really.
See, I feel like my calibration is all off here because you guys are like being very confident and often choosing the right thing, and I'm like, well, maybe people love sausage water for £2. I don't know.
Now this
left one, right?
I think the left one looks way nicer.
And it's cheaper.
It is cheaper.
Oh, that's fried chicken,
but that's
though.
fried chicken.
Yeah.
And I don't know the bun in comparison. I think you're getting a slightly higher quality.
The left one's winning for me.
That looks like a great burger, actually.
Yeah,
Lincoln C. Take us there.
Oh
Lloyd
my
Lincoln,
god!
And the winner
my
the
God.
double fried
Is
chicken
that just
burger.
well known or something?
That's that's the first one that I would
Hull's
disagree
come
with.
back.
Hull and Southport, both Britain.
Jesus.
Southport.
Okay, so dirty fries.
Famous for all
What's
the wrong
in
reasons.
those dirty fries? There's like sausage bits.
Burger, sausage, fries,
Onion.
onions and cheese for £5. Well, this one is £6.75 with chips underneath.
Looks more refined, nicer.
I do like the look of the chicken on the
Yeah.
right.
I think I go with the right
so.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh my God, Marseille, what are you doing to that sausage? That sausage is not cooked, Marseille. That is not cooked. Grim.
A weak sausage.
Grim boiled sausage.
Give me those waffles on a stick any day.
Yeah, right.
God.
I don't love the presentation of the one on the right,
No, it's
but
very
it's not
haphazard.
just about that. I think it would still be a waffle on a stick is cheaper.
Strawberry and cream.
I mean, this is a
And
no-brainer,
That's such
right?
an American thing, though. Look
This
at
is
it.
a mess.
It is a mess.
I don't
but
think it's going to rate
a
particularly
delightful-
highly.
Delightful mess.
Probably sweet as fuck.
Wow, yeah, that sausage is grim, isn't it? That's the
That is
saddest.
just-
Whoa!
Hello.
Well, Everton.
Or
Jesus.
cheaper.
25p.
Cheesy bread from the head.
Paraguay. Yeah, cheesy bread from my head.
That's just 25p. From
Yeah.
The cheesy bread.
It's like cement.
That's probably filling as well.
Yeah, but I think I'd still take on that dog.
You want that?
Yeah.
That's the most viewed Scran of 2023. That hot dog.
Well,
So does
It's 'cause it's
does
just
that
a
lend itself to the
long
swinging the
dog.
favour?
I think so, yeah.
I'm not
You think
huge.
you're going with this?
I'm not huge on Frankfurts and
What
sausages.
cities in Germany?
Frankfurters, sorry.
Frankfurt.
Like
Frankfurt.
this. Cumberland sausages, absolutely. But the ones that are like nothing in the middle, I don't like the texture so much. So I'm kind of biased towards cheesy bread head.
Yeah, I'm cheesy because it's so cheap. 25p.
You
25p.
man.
can't
is
really
pretty
go wrong
crazy.
with it.
Although I guess they are they are just rating the quality of the Scran, but £6.50, no sauce, man. What the hell's that about as well? Boom,
Yeah.
I'm going this one. Yes, right, chipper.
Makes sense, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what?
Oh,
A
those
box of
donuts look
6
nice.
They
donuts.
sell donuts at football stadiums?
Dulwich Hamlet, Leighton Orient. Where the fuck is Leighton Orient?
I believe it's the one English colony left in Japan.
Wow.
£9 for 6.
I know, right?
I mean, that's pretty good.
It's not true either, but
That's absolutely not true.
Dulwich
yeah.
Hamlet. Dulwich? Is it Dulwich or
Dulwich,
Dulwich?
I think.
Dulwich,
I think
right.
I think the
Dulwich.
W is kind of...
Oh,
removed from that
they're both
scenario.
expensive.
Souvlaki, though. I love souvlaki. These are 2 different meals.
they really are.
entirely.
It's just, but I like the look of the donuts, though.
But
I don't know what it is about
They
them.
do look fun.
for pre.
But they could also taste like
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
They look
That's
presentable, but they could be those store-bought donuts style. I think the souvlaki is more of a solid choice, and it's cheaper, and it's more filling.
I don't know about
I'm a
this
bit
one.
split.
Yeah.
know.
Shit, man. Well, we're gonna have to pick.
I'm thinking donut.
We can't split either way. We have to pick.
I don't think it's fair that they've put donuts against
it's not
savory.
fair, is it? But life's not fair, Ross.
That's true.
So we have to make an unfair decision.
Well, let's go for the slightly cheaper option, and it's a filling meal.
Done it.
Nice.
There you go. It's a winner. Oh,
Ooh, okay,
Actually-
so Newcastle and Eden Park.
I love me some
Oh.
wings. I do love me some wings.
BBQ chicken
And
wings.
those look like real wings as well.
Tasty.
This is something you'll notice. I noticed this a lot with New Zealand and Australia. I've been to Australia a couple of times as well. The food, when they do things like this, like fast food, they actually still try and make real food. You know, like they actually like,
Looks
oh yeah,
like it came from the animal. Yeah.
Exactly. Whilst us in the UK and in the US, we much prefer things that look kind of like unrecognizable from the animal.
Processed.
You know, like
I think both of these
Yeah.
look pretty good.
yeah.
But I would say I'm leaning more towards the chicken wings. I like the look
It's
of
the
those.
sauce, I think, the cheesy sauce on the left that's making it less appetizing than the right.
It's
so
probably
that's
quite
not
tasty, though. I
cheese.
feel like
What is
it's like
it?
a
It's a salt and pepper chicken sauce, so it'll be like
Yeah.
like some sort of
It
yellow
looks like
based
it's
curry
almost
sauce.
dried into a solid though. Isn't
I
it?
think the thing on the left is probably very delicious, and you can eat the entire thing with a fork. And I feel like people will be tempted by that. On
Yeah.
the right, that's very
you
highbrow
have to
chicken
grab that
wings.
with your fingers. But still,
There's a lot
it's
of
more expensive on the left.
It's,
though.
but there's no real carbs with this one. That one's got chips. This one's got a little bit of rice and quite a lot of bones.
If you could follow this up with those 6 donuts, I think maybe some of these football clubs need to collaborate on their meals.
oh yeah.
So what are your votes?
I'm going the chicken wings.
Chicken wings?
Yeah.
Trot?
I think chicken.
So my vote this time would be with this.
I think it might be Newcastle that is the popular vote.
Ooh,
there we go.
Close, eh?
Yeah. Fair. I understand. Philadelphia.
Ooh, buffalo wings.
Hot. They do look really hot. But I think I prefer jerk chicken.
Jerk chicken and rice.
Your lips red.
Bristol Rovers, that is, guys. That's our
Bristol,
own.
you have to vote for your own, right?
Oh, I love jerk chicken and rice as well.
Ashton
It's
Gate Stadium.
fucking incredible.
It's Ashton Gate, not Fratton. Don't get them wrong.
Not
Fratton. Isn't that Portsmouth?
No. There's...
Fratton.
No, there's Bristol Rovers and Bristol City.
What's the park?
It is Ashton Court
Gate.
and...
Yeah.
That's right, Ashton Gate, you're right. Right, we going Bristol Rovers?
Jerk chicken looks nice, yeah.
Despite it being
Bam.
local, yes, I think jerk chicken wins, regardless.
We should.
Okay,
stay
Detroit's
local.
back.
Wait, that's the same one, isn't it? The
Now we're up
left?
against shredded duck.
But it's up against something which
I
does
do
look
love
nice.
some shredded
far
duck.
more appetizing than what we had before. Well, that does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah. And they
Probably more
specifically
filling.
choose mallards they saw recently in a river.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, well, public park duck.
yeah, public park pond duck.
A
I still think this looks
PD.
better, but you,
The
if you
tacos.
both think this one,
I think only because I feel like I chose that before, so I'm changing my order, I suppose. But I like the look of both, to be honest.
It's more filling on the right.
bit of-
it is
bit of
£1,
rice. Yeah,
like 90p more, but I would take the right.
nice.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wickham Wanderers.
that makes sense.
Last
Right.
one for us. We've got
Ooh,
some
okay.
Scottish food for the first
Celtic
time.
FC.
Scheme poutine fries loaded with haggis, cheddar, and peppercorn sauce. God,
That does look pretty nice.
probably delicious.
That is
Insanely
rich.
rich. But
Not appetizing to look at, but
yeah.
holy shit. I love haggis.
Slightly cheaper than the one on the right as well. I think I'm going.
Left.
The fact that there's no wrap, I think, might be what edges out the right one.
Take us to
But
Scotland.
scheme poutine, yes please. Fuck. Shit, man.
There's a lot of closed-minded individuals out there. Clearly,
It's their fault, not
We got
ours.
7 out of 10 though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
We
bad.
haven't
We-
had a perfect game.
But this has been Scrandle.
That is
We hope you've enjoyed it,
scrandalous.
and we hope you're just as hungry as I think we all are now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let us know. Give us
If
a
there's,
like.
if there's
What's your
anything like this as well, let us know in the
Yeah,
comments.
yeah.
We'd like to do more silly stuff like this. But yeah, the Scrandle. If you want more Scrandle, let us know as well.
Thanks
What was
to
your
Rabs for the
favourite
idea.
dish? Yeah, thanks, Rebs. See you in the next one.
Oh,
Bye.
Houdini.